Folks, today we've got tons of news about our favorite web-slinger, so I'm doing a Spider-Man special. He deserves it, right? Let's dive into the news. First up, Shang-Chi director in talks to helm Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. Good choice? Next, release window for Tom's Spider-Man 4 supposedly leaked. Is it coming soon or still far off? Third, Andrew Garfield addresses MCU return rumors for Spider-Man 4. Will he fib again? Remember the hype before Spider-Man No Way Home drop? Comment below which story grabbed you most. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It really helps us bring you daily news. Deal? Thanks a bunch. Let's jump in. Shang-Chi director in talks to helm Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. Folks, ready to find out who might direct the next Spider-Man flick? Plus, is Shang-Chi finally making a big screen comeback? Today we'll dive into Marvel's behind-the-scenes talks and decisions, plus news on other heroes set to shake up cinema. Curious who might be behind your favorite hero's next big adventure? Stick around till the end for all the juicy details. First off, let us know, do you think a new Spider-Man 4 director, if confirmed, would bring a fresh spin to the franchise? Or should they keep the same vibe as the previous films? Let's chat in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video link in WhatsApp and Telegram groups to keep your friends updated, alright? Let's continue. Spider-Man's next adventure might have a surprise in store. Shang-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton is in talks to helm the film. Yep, after No Way Home's success, we're seeing big changes behind the scenes. But will this affect the film's style? And if it does, is that good news or bad news? Let's dive into it. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Cretton was initially tapped to direct the next Avengers film, then called the Kang Dynasty, but was replaced by the Russo brothers, and the project is now titled Avengers Doomsday. This adds to the buzz about how we'll handle the new Spidey flick. For now, the story takes place after the events of No Way Home, which promises many interesting consequences for Peter Parker, but it doesn't stop there. Other directors like Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallar, who've worked on Ms. Marvel, and Justin Lin from the Fast and Furious franchise, were also considered for the project. But with Cretton taking over, the focus might change. Oh, and about production, rumors indicate that filming should begin later this year with Tom Holland and Zendaya reprising their roles as Peter and MJ. Now, what caused the departure of director John Watts, who directed the first 3 Tom Holland films? He said that after the reactions to the release of No Way Home, which would be Spider-Man 3, right in the middle of the pandemic, he realized that it was a unique moment and that it would be difficult to recreate that kind of impact. This raises an interesting question. Will the franchise be able to top it, or are we looking at a whole new era of Spider-Man? Another question, since we've got plenty today. Did you enjoy the Shang-Chi movie? For those who haven't shared their thoughts yet, the question's still open. Speaking of Shang-Chi, despite its 2021 success, the character hasn't reappeared in the MCU. But hold on, because that might change pretty soon. Simu Liu himself, as we've reported here, has hinted that a sequel is in the works. He said much is beyond his control, but it's definitely happening, which has fans thrilled. I honestly loved Shang-Chi because I'm a big fan of martial arts films. Plus, Shang-Chi will appear in Disney Plus's Marvel Zombies, which previewed some scenes at this year's D23 Expo. So for those missing the hero, good news is on the horizon. That's not all. Director Destin Daniel Cretton is working on Wonder Man, starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who plays Black Manta in Aquaman. We don't know when this series will drop, leaving everyone in suspense. I'm not sure if the anticipation is positive or negative. I mean, who even asked for a Wonder Man series? Come to think of it, who asked for an Agatha series? Or an Echo series, for that matter? Sometimes Marvel's decisions are just baffling. We've got more Spider-Man news too. At D23, fans saw clips from the new animation Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, exploring Peter Parker's origins in an alternate universe. Instead of Tony Stark, his mentor is Norman Osborn, played by Coleman Domingo. Though Tom Holland's not in this, Charlie Cox voices Matt Murdock, linking to the Daredevil universe. Plus, other Sony releases like Venom, Last Dance, and the adaptation of Kraven the Hunter, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, coming in December, but seemingly unconnected to Spider-Man. Folks, ultimately, I think Spider-Man's future is full of promise, with Destin Daniel Cretton possibly directing and the story continuing after No Way Home's events. Marvel's betting big on star power and ambitious projects, sparking huge curiosity about what's next. Moreover, the return of characters like Shang-Chi only reinforces the feeling that the Marvel Universe is expanding in unexpected ways. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about these tonal shifts in the Spider-Man films? Do you prefer keeping the tone of the first 3 movies, or is it change just what the franchise needs for a breath of fresh air? For Spider-Man 4, do you want more multiverse or a return to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Share your thoughts below. Let's keep this conversation going. If you found this news interesting, like, share and subscribe. Once you've done all that, let's move on to the next story. Release window for Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 allegedly revealed. Folks, Spider-Man fans might finally have reason to get excited, as strong hints suggest Tom Holland's 4th Spidey film could already have a potential release date. If plans hold, the movie might hit theaters in July 2026. Between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars releases, what's in store for our hero in this new chapter? Well, I'll fill you in shortly. Hollywood insider Daniel Richmond tweeted that Spider-Man 4 filming is set for next year. He also hinted that this new flick might be another multiverse adventure. Could we see another epic crossover with our favorite Spider-Man from different realities? Suspense is in the air and fans are eager for concrete details. I want to hear your thoughts now. Do you prefer more multiverse or the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man catching crooks, mending his suit, broke, struggling as a photographer? Comment below. Meanwhile, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios president, has updated the project's status. He says the script is in progress and writers should deliver a draft soon. However, they still need a director to helm this production. John Watts, who directed the first 3 films, is busy with other projects, leaving the position open. As I mentioned in another news story on this channel, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Destin Daniel Cretton, Shang-Chi's director, was initially picked to direct the next Avengers film, then called Kang Dynasty, but ultimately being replaced by the Russo brothers, with the project now called Avengers Doomsday. This context raises even more questions about how he might handle the new Spider-Man film. Interestingly, some names have already been floated as potential directors for Spider-Man 4. Among them, Sam Raimi, who directed the original Spider-Man trilogy, tops the list of negotiations. Other names that came up were John Francis Daley, Jonathan Gosden, and even Jon Favreau. It seems we've still got a ways to go before anything's confirmed, but this only builds anticipation for who'll helm this eagerly awaited film. Another rumor: ever considered the Bad Boys 4 directors taking on Spider-Man 4? This rumor's been circulating, and if true, it could bring a fresh take to the hero's movie. Now, are Bad Boys and Spider-Man fans ready for this unexpected mix? Recently, Adil El-Arbi and Bilal Fallah, directors of Bad Boys Ride or Die, addressed rumors about directing the next Spider-Man film. It came out of nowhere. "We're here with Sony execs and they haven't mentioned anything," the director said. Bilal Fallah, a Spider-Man fan himself, added that it would be incredible if it happened. Regarding the plot, details are still scarce. Insider Alex Perez suggests a shift in focus, sidelining Peter Parker to spotlight Spider-Man's heroic side. This aligns with the first 3 films' arc, which explored Peter's MCU origins extensively. It seems the hero may now face a more solitary, independent journey, that is, unless the multiverse comes into play. Perez claims that in Peter's mind only Spider-Man remains. As the hero's burden grows, Peter Parker fades away. This conflict promises new emotional depth, exciting fans. All Tom Holland Spider-Man films are on Disney Plus if you'd like to watch. Alright folks, considering everything, I think Spider-Man 4 is shaping up to be a fresh take, and it's already creating quite a buzz. Putting Peter Parker on the back burner to focus on Spidey's inner struggles? That's going to add some serious emotional depth. And get this, word is the Bad Boys directors might take the helm. That's got everyone wondering about the film's potential style. Now I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think this new direction and approach will pay off? Drop your comments below. I want to know what you think. If you found this news interesting, hit like, share, and subscribe. Andrew Garfield responds to MCU return rumors in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. Folks, if you're curious about Andrew Garfield's future as Spider-Man, stick around till the end. We'll explore if he might return in Spider-Man 4 and how his recent statements are stirring up fan expectations. Could the multiverse pave the way for his comeback once again, or is his character's story truly finished for good? Let's dive into all this. But first, you know the drill. Comment below. Should Andrew return as Spidey in the next film, or is his arc complete? I want to hear your thoughts, so let's chat in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video link in WhatsApp and Telegram groups to keep your friends in the Spider-Man loop deal. Shall we proceed? Andrew Garfield surprised many when he appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021. This was possible thanks to the multiverse concept, allowing his return as Peter Parker even after the Amazing Spider-Man series ended. Now, is he ready to suit up again in Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland? Keep in mind, time's passing and people aren't getting any younger. Let's get to that answer. The Spider-Man trilogy, directed by Marvel Studios, is a box office phenomenon, with the 3 films grossing nearly $4 billion. The last one, No Way Home, alone hit $1.9 billion. Part of this success came from fans' hopes of Garfield and Tobey Maguire returning. However, in a recent IndieWire interview, Garfield addressed these rumors with a potentially disappointing answer. Really? Currently, the 4th Spider-Man film is in development, but we still have little concrete information about it. With John Watts' departure, who directed the first 3 films, the new movie still lacks an officially confirmed director. While fans speculate about Garfield and Tobey Maguire's return, for now it seems to be just that, fan speculation. When asked about possibly reprising the role, Andrew Garfield was straightforward. The internet's vast, with many saying anything for clicks. You might have been misled. The actor didn't completely rule it out, but made it clear there's nothing in the works right now. Besides this, Garfield is busy promoting other projects. He co-stars with Florence Pilgrim in We Live in Time and recently wrapped After the Hunt, directed by Luca Guadagnino. Despite his busy schedule, Andrew Garfield seems open to returning as Peter Parker if there's a good story. But what actor doesn't say that, really? As he told Screen Rant, the possibilities with this character are nearly endless. Not that we should, but there's always a new story to tell. This statement gave fans hope, but for now, his future as Spider-Man remains uncertain. Hey folks, is Andrew Garfield pulling our leg again? Remember how he fibbed about coming back for Spider-Man 3? No Way Home was a smash hit, both with critics and at the box office. Before it dropped, rumors of Tobey and Andrew joining Tom Holland took over the internet. Having all 3 Spideys was a huge draw. This success might push Marvel and Sony to consider bringing Andrew and Tobey back, maybe in Avengers Secret Wars, I think. Garfield's denials about No Way Home taught us one thing. His words can be tricky. He denied it often, but he was in it. Even with his character arc closed, especially the scene where he saves MJ, which helps him overcome guilt for Gwen's death, Marvel could still create a new story for his return. Given the success last time, this might happen if the reason is compelling enough. Folks, considering all we've discussed, I think that while Andrew Garfield has clearly denied return rumors, we can't completely rule it out. The multiverse opened many doors for the Marvel, and No Way Home proved that characters we thought were done can surprise us again. What'll determine this is how well Marvel can build a strong narrative to justify his return. Now, what do you think? Will Andrew Garfield don the suit again, or is his MCU story truly over? Do you really want that? If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and hit subscribe. I'm now showing you suggestions for related videos you should definitely watch. See you in the next video. Bye for now.